To Washington now, where Donald Trump Jr. is releasing new details about his meeting with a Russian lawyer last year. He calls the investigation into it nonsense. CBS reporter Mola Lenghi is following the story from the White House.
Hey Don, how are you?
Donald Trump Jr. is responding to a New York Times article reporting he received an email from the person setting up a meeting with a Russian lawyer, claiming it was part of a Russian government effort to aid his father's candidacy. Trump Jr. released a statement and the full email chain. In it, Rob Goldstone said the lawyer had information from the Russian Crown Prosecutor that would incriminate Hillary and her dealings with Russia and would be very useful to your father. He went on to say, this is obviously very high level and sensitive information, but is part of Russia and its government support for Mr. Trump. Natalia Veselnitskaya, a Russian lawyer reportedly with connections to the Kremlin, met with Trump campaign officials last year. Trump Jr. says she claimed to have damaging information about Hillary Clinton. Veselnitskaya told NBC News she has no connections with the government, and she doesn't know why the Trumps thought she had information on Clinton.
It's quite possible that maybe they were looking for such information. They wanted it so badly.
Trump Jr. says Veselnitskaya did not have any relevant information and wanted to talk about adoption. The Department of Justice and Congress are investigating whether the Trump campaign colluded with Russia to win the election.
Nothing is proven yet, but we're now beyond obstruction of justice in terms of what's being investigated. This is moving into perjury, false statements, and even into potentially treason.
Don Jr. says he will cooperate with the investigations. Mola Lenghi for CBS News, the White House.
Senate Intelligence Committee members also say that they'll talk with Paul Manafort and Jared Kushner, the two other people who were in that meeting. Meanwhile, President Trump is calling his son a, quote, high-quality person and applauding his transparency.